Imagine a place so profitable it was called the Pearl of the Antilles. This wealth wasn't built on gold or silver, but on sugar, coffee, and the brutal labor of nearly 500,000 enslaved Africans. Their daily lives were a nightmare of relentless work, violence, and early death. But something was about to change. Inspired by their African heritage, the grim reality of their existence, and the distant echoes of liberty, equality, fraternity from their French master's own revolution, the enslaved people decided they had enough. They rose up. Plantations went up in flames, the night sky glowing red with the fires of rebellion. The masters who had once held the whips now fled for their lives. This wasn't just a revolt, it was the birth of a revolution. From the heart of this chaos, a leader emerged, Toussaint Louverture. A man who had once been enslaved himself, he revealed a genius for military strategy and political leadership. He forged a disciplined army out of rebels, outmaneuvering and defeating the powerful armies of Spain and Britain. By 1798, he was the de facto ruler of the colony, facing this undeniable force. The French government in Paris made a landmark decision in 1794. They officially abolished slavery throughout their empire. It was a stunning victory, a first for any European colonial power. But this newfound freedom was fragile. Napoleon Bonaparte, now ruling France, had other plans. He saw Saint-Domingue not as a beacon of freedom, but as a lost asset. In 1802, he sent the largest expeditionary force that ever sailed from France to reconquer the island and, cruelly, to put the chains back on. Toussaint Louverture was tricked, captured, and shipped to a freezing prison in the French mountains where he would die. Napoleon thought he had cut the head off the snake. He was wrong. The revolution did not die with its leader. Another brilliant general, Jean-Jacques Dessalines, took command. He rallied the revolutionary forces, and the fight for freedom became a brutal, no-holds-barred war for survival. The French army, once the terror of Europe, was decimated, not just by the determined revolutionaries, but by yellow fever which tore through their ranks. The Haitian forces, fighting on their home turf for their very existence, were unstoppable. Finally, on January 1, 1804, Dessalines stood before his people and declared independence. The Haitian Revolution sent shockwaves across the globe. It was a terrifying nightmare for slaveholding societies in the Americas, and a powerful symbol of hope for oppressed people everywhere. But this victory came at a staggering price. The world's powers isolated the new nation. France, in a move of unbelievable arrogance, demanded that Haiti pay an enormous sum as reparations for slavery. But as compensation to the former slave owners for their lost property, this crippling debt would haunt Haiti for over a century, shaping its future in profound ways. The Haitian Revolution was far more than a war. It was a radical, earth-shattering declaration that freedom is a right that belongs to everyone. And it proved, once and for all, that when freedom isn't given, it must be taken.